Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is divisibility rule. Before getting into the topic, here is a small quote: all progress is still progress. So our today's topic is test for divisibility of numbers. So first of all we will study divisibility by 2. That is how we can check that a number is either divisible by 2 or not. So as written in the definition, a number is divisible by 2 if it has any of the digits 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in its ones place. That is, if you are having any number, suppose we are having a number 2, 4, 6, 8. So by viewing it, how you can tell that whether it is divisible by 2 or not? You will see its ones place if it is having any of the digit among this, that is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, the number will be divisible by 2. So here number, the digit at the unit place is 8, which is divisible by 2. So our number 2468 is divisible by 2. Let's take another number 2, 4, 7 and 7. Now here at ones place we are having 7, and according to our definition the number should be 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Then only we can say that it is divisible by 2. So here we are having 7 in its ones place. So the number 2477 is not divisible by 2. Now let's come to the divisibility of 3. According to the definition, if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So divisibility of 3 tells us if the sum of the digits is multiple of 3, then we can say that number is divisible by 3. If it is 27, 18, 15, you can clearly tell that these numbers are divisible by 3 because these are the numbers which are included in the table of 3. Now what if you are having a number, suppose we are having a number 219. So how you will tell whether it is divisible by 3 or not using divisibility rule? So one thing you are having which we generally do is dividing the number, but with divisibility rules it is easier for us. In this it is saying sum of the digits. So in this number we are having 3 digits 2, 1 and 9. So sum of 2, 1 and 9 is 9 plus 1 10 plus 2 12, and we all know that 12 is divisible by 3 4 times, that is 3 4s are 12. So the number is divisible by 3. Let's take one more number. Suppose you are having a number 1 3 3 5 6 1. Now how you will check whether the number is completely divisible by 3 or not? We are having the rule that the sum of the digits of the number, if it is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. Now let's check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 5 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 1 19, and 19 is not divisible by 3. So this number, that is 1,33,561, is not divisible by 3. Now let's see divisibility by 4. See how we can check whether a number is divisible by 4 or not. A number with 3 or more digits is divisible by 4 if the number formed by its last 2 digits that is ones and tens is divisible by 4. Now according to the rule, that is divisibility rule, a number is divisible by 4 when last two digits of the number are divisible by 4. Now let's check. Suppose here we are having a number 1224. Our number is 1224. Now we have to tell whether the number is divisible by 4 or not. According to our divisibility rule, last two digits. So here last two digits are 24, 2 and 4, 24. So you know that 24 is divisible by 4 6 times. So this number is completely divisible by 4. Let's take one more example. Suppose you are having a number 240. So here, according to our divisibility rule, last two digits are 4 and 0, that is 40, and 40 is divisible by 4. So 240 is also divisible by divisibility by 5. So definition of divisibility by 5 is a number which has either 0 or 5 in its ones place. That is, it is saying a number which is having 0 or 5 in its ones place is divisible by 5. So suppose you are having a number 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 7, 5 and you have to check whether it is divisible by 5 or not. How you will check this? You can check it just by seeing the last number, that is last digit, that is ones. You can check it just by viewing its ones digit, that is the digit at its ones place. So here the digit at ones place is 5 and 5 is divisible with 5. So this number is completely divisible by 5. Now divisibility rule of 6 says that if a number is divisible by 2 and 3 both, then it is divisible by 6 also, which means that if a number is divisible by 2 and by 3, then only it will be divisible by 6. So let's see, we are having a number 6 and we know that 6 is divisible by 2 and is divisible by 6, 3 also. So 6 is divisible by 6. Now let's take a number 18. 18 is completely divisible by 2 and is also completely divisible by 3. So we can say that 18 is divisible by 6 also. Now another number we are having is 27. Now 27 is divisible by 3 but it is not divisible by 2. So 27 will not be divisible by 6. That is, for divisibility of 6, a number should be divisible by both, that is 2 and 3. Divisibility by 8. Now the divisibility rule of 8 says that a number with 4 or more digits is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last 3 digits is divisible by 8. That is, in the number which is having digits 4 or more than 4 is divisible by 8 only if the last 3 digits are divisible by 8. Now let's check. Suppose you are having a number 1, 4, 2 and 0. So according to our definition, last 3 digits, so here last 3 digits are 420. If 420 is divisible by 8 completely, then 1420 will also be divisible by 8. Now let's check. Here 8 5s are 40, then 2 left 20, 8 2s are 16. So in this case, if we are dividing 420 with 8, 4 is remaining as remainder. So 1420 is not divisible by 8. Now let's take another number. Suppose you are having a number 9995216. So in this number you have to check whether it is divisible by 8 or not. So according to our rule, the last three digits here are 216. So let's check whether these are divisible by 8 or not. If this number is divisible by 8, then we can say that this is also divisible by 8. So let's check it. 8 to the 16, 5 left, 56, 8 sevens are 56. So this number will be completely divisible by 8 as last three digits are divisible by 8. Now let's check divisibility rule of 9. Now divisibility by 9. So according to the rule, if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, then the number itself is divisible by 9. So the rule says that if sum of the digits of the number is divisible by 9, then the number itself is divisible by 9. So let's take a number. Suppose you are having number 4608 and you have to check if it is divisible by 9 or not. So according to our rule, sum of the digits. So let's take out the sum first. 4 plus 6 plus 0 plus 8. So 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 0 10, and 10 plus 8 18. So yes, 18 is divisible by 9. So a number 4608 is also divisible by 9. Now let's come to the divisibility rule of 11. Divisibility by 11. Now divisibility rule of 11 says that difference between the sum of digits at odd places and the sum of digits at even places of the number, if the difference is either 0 or divisible by 11, then the number is divisible by 11. Let's take an example for this, then it will be clear to you. Suppose we are having a number 1331. Now you have to check whether the number is divisible by 11 or not. So your rule is saying difference between sum of digits at odd places. Now the digits at odd places 1 and 3. So 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. Now digits at odd even places are again 3 and 1. That is 3 plus 1 is equals to 4. Now your rule is saying if the difference is either 0 or divisible by 11. So here the difference is 4 minus 4 is equals to 0. So the number 1331 is divisible by 11. Now let's take another number. Suppose the number is 61809. Now the digits at odd places and the digits at even places are, at odd places we are having 9, 8 and 6. I hope it is clear to everyone which is even and which is odd. Odd means the digits at 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. And even means the digits at 2, 4, 6 and so on. So here digits at odd places are 9 plus 8 plus 6. So our rule is sum of digits at odd places minus sum of digits at even places. So at even places we are having 0 and 1. So now let's take out the sum. 9 plus 8 17, 17 plus 6 23, and here 0 plus 1 1. So 22. 22 is divisible by 11. So the number 61,809 is also divisible by 11. I hope now divisibility rules, or we can say test for divisibility, is clear to everyone. If you are having any doubt or any confusion related to this topic, please comment in comment section. And if you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.